Before the opening bell, U.S. indices closing mixed on Thursday. Shares in energy, media, and automobiles and components under pressure, while healthcare, equipment and services, commercial and professional services, and diversified financials, they all ended on a positive note. On the economic front, initial jobless claims reaching 214,000 in the week ended November 3rd, in line with expectations, down slightly from 215,000 a week earlier. Continuing claims slightly falling to 1.62 million in the week ended October 27th. Finally, the Fed maintaining the federal funds rate to the range of 2 to 2.25%. All this while decliners beating advancers. 49% of S&P 500 constituents trading lower yesterday. Now, after the markets closed, CenturyLink unveiling third quarter adjusted EPS of 30 cents versus 21 cents a year ago on operating revenue of $5.82 billion. Walt Disney reporting fourth quarter adjusted EPS of $1.48 versus $1.07 1 year ago on revenue up 12% year over year to $14.31 billion. And Activision Blizzard announcing third quarter adjusted EPS of 42 cents versus 47 cents a year ago on net revenue of $1.51 billion from $1.62 billion the previous year. Turning overseas, Asian markets losing ground today. The Nikkei down 1.05%. The Hang Seng down 2.39%. China CSI 300 down 1.41%. South Korea's Kospi down 0.31%. European markets lower and U.S. futures calling for a negative start. Now, in terms of expectations today, Rockwell Collins expected to report fourth quarter EPS of $2 versus $1.80 a year ago on revenue of $2.3 billion from $2.2 billion the previous year. On the economic docket, 8:30 in the morning, we have the PPI final demand read, and 10 o'clock in the morning, the September wholesale inventories report and the University of Michigan Consumer Sentiment Index. Now, taking a look at the markets, the S&P 500, that's turning down this morning, while the Nasdaq sees the bias remain bullish, and that's in focus. Even though a continuation of the consolidation cannot be ruled out, the extent should be limited. Long positions above 71.23 are favored, with targets at 71.90 and 72.30 in extension. And lastly, the Dow Jones sees the upside prevail.